The concept of free markets and the invisible hand played an important role in driving the Industrial Revolution and the development of Western economies in the 19th century. Free market economies are now seemingly the foundation of developed countries, and this has been the case in the West since the Second World War, or longer in some instances. Karl Marx predicted that capitalism's relentless pursuit of profit would lead to its eventual collapse. However, the post-Second World War era seemed to prove Marx wrong. The collapse of the Soviet Union only served to accentuate this belief, and some historians began to describe democratic capitalist economies as the end point of political evolution, referring to it as the end of history. In the Western public consciousness, the supposed fact that our societies are built on capitalism has become an axiom, and the preeminence of Western economies has equally been attributed to the expansion of free market capitalism. However, this myth belies the fact that we do not in fact live in a free market capitalist society. We never have, and we should never wish to. There is a basket of connected ideas to which capitalism belongs that can be placed under the banner of individualism. The tenets of individualism are concepts such as personal freedom, personal responsibility, individual choice, and individual rights, among others. The contrasting basket of connected ideas can be labelled collectivism, and its tenets include things such as moral and civic duties, social obligations, common interest, and the common good. The concept of individualism can be heard in expressions such as live and let live, each to their own, and master of your own destiny, while the concept of collectivism can be heard in expressions such as it takes a village to raise a child, a rising tide lifts all boats, you are a product of your environment, and we're all in this together. Which of these mindsets better describes the human experience? The answer is both. We are all unique with specific skills and should have freedom to explore our potential and be accountable for our choices and actions. Equally, who we are is the result of input from a lot of other people, and individuals can have a head start in life or be held back due to things they have no control over. Simply having access to public schooling, reasonable infrastructure, a peaceful society, a good home life, or just clean drinking water gives even the hardest working person traction in life before they were ever able to earn it. There is no such thing as a self-made billionaire. So really, beneath the rhetoric, there is no debate about whether to politically organise our societies based on individualism or collectivism, but how much of each one and under which circumstances. A supporter of free markets may view themselves as an individualist and believe individualism to be the foundational principle of human interactions, yet they may never have considered the fact that they support collectivist principles when it comes to state sovereignty, national security, or public education. Likewise, a supporter of social justice may see themselves as socialist and advocate collectivism as the foundational principle to human interactions, yet they may not recognise a contradiction with supporting rights to abortion, same-sex marriage, or self-identification. The free market doesn't exist. In a free market, a poorly run business should be allowed to fail. Some people argue that there are some good motivations behind bailing out the economy every time a recession occurs, but the financial support to banks with poor lending practices during the 2008 global financial crisis should at least make it clear that we do not have a free market.